Have you ever noticed that voice in your head? The one that keeps talking, judging, comparing, protecting? The voice that says, don't trust them. Prove yourself. What if you fail? Here's the question no one asks. What if that voice is not you? What if it's just software? And what if realizing this changes everything? The ego didn't appear by accident. Thousands of years ago, human survival depended on awareness, fear, and quick judgment. Your brain had one job: protect the body, so it learned to scan for danger, predict worst-case scenarios, remember pain, avoid rejection. That system worked beautifully. Without it, our ancestors wouldn't have survived. And that system, that's what we now call the ego. Here's the tricky part. The ego doesn't speak in third person. It doesn't say, I am a survival program reacting to fear. No, it says, I am you. It uses your memories, your voice, your emotions. So it feels personal. But notice this. You can observe your thoughts, and anything you can observe cannot be you. Think about it. When you say, I am angry, who is noticing the anger? When you say, I feel insecure, who is watching that feeling? That observer, the quiet awareness behind the thoughts. That's closer to who you really are. The ego is loud. Awareness is silent. The ego reacts. Awareness observes. The ego survives by creating stories. Stories like, I'm not enough. I must be better than others. If they reject me, I'm unsafe. It divides the world into me versus them, winning versus losing, right versus wrong. Not because it's evil, but because fear needs structure. Have you noticed, when things get quiet, the mind gets loud? That's not coincidence. Silence threatens the ego, because in silence, there is no story, no identity to defend, no image to protect, just presence. And presence dissolves illusion. The ego still has a job. It helps you navigate the world, set boundaries, make decisions, but it was never meant to rule your life. When awareness leads, the ego becomes a tool. When ego leads, awareness disappears. Here's the shift. You don't need to destroy the ego. You don't need to fight it. You just need to see it. The moment you say, oh, this is just my survival software talking, something relaxes. You stop obeying every thought. You create space. And in that space, choice appears. Next time a strong thought appears, don't argue with it. Just say, I notice this thought, not I am this thought. That single sentence creates distance, and distance creates freedom. You are not your fear. You are not your past. You are not the voice in your head. You are the one who hears it. The ego is a survival software, but you are the consciousness running it. And once you see that, you don't need to escape the mind.